Welcome to another quick retro unboxing review. On a previous unboxing review, I unboxed and reviewed the 1989 Batman by ToyBiz and the toy line for the 1989 Batman movie. It did not go as planned. Now it's obvious that ToyBiz made inferior toys to Kenner's superpowers, but I did not think that this Batman was going to bust right out of the box. Now maybe, just maybe, it got staged right because it was right next to one of the best Batman action figures ever made. But that's what I've been doing on these videos. Unboxing and reviewing, then comparing the 1989 ToyBiz DC figures to the 1984 Superpowers by Kenner. So I thought to level the playing field, I'll compare this pristine 1989 DC Superheroes Robin by ToyBiz to a beat-up, trashed 1984 Robin by Kenner. I'll put away my pristine Canadian release of Robin to show you my beat-up American Kenner Superpowers Robin. The card is really beat up, super beat up. The comic inside is a little stained. The figure inside is already beat up. His feet are already discolored. His hair has a few scratch marks. It still looks amazing, even with the bobo all bent. Kind of reminds me of the way they're making the retro Star Wars figures with the fake scratch and ding marks all around the card. So it actually doesn't look that bad. And it's a story involving the Penguin, and here comes Robin. In case you guys want to read it, just go ahead and pause every page. And here comes Hawkman and Green Lantern. Alright. Robin. Even though he's used, his cape is in pretty good to great condition. You see a little ding marks at the top, the front. See some pink on his shin. His feet don't look too good. And now squeeze his legs together to activate power action karate chop. And there's some force behind that. And now, let's see how the ToyBiz Robin measures up. The front of the card doesn't look half bad. With all these colors, it actually accentuates the art of Robin. And this was $4.99 at Jamesway, a little overpriced. And then you've got, of course, Robin, that comic Robin. He's doing a karate chop with his left arm, even though the figure does the karate chop with his right hand. And then you got the figure and his accessories. They don't look that bad. And his accessories are Batarang and Grapple Hook. On the back of the card, you got all the figures in this series, minus the Batman figures that you can collect. And then you've got a prototype figure that looks a lot like a shiny Superpowers Robin doing the karate chop, and it says Robin's mastery in martial arts is demonstrated by his powerful karate chop. That's very reminiscent to a scene in the movie Jaws.
Got a bunch of calls about that karate school. It seems that the 9-year-olds from the school have been karateing the picket fences.
And then at the very bottom, you've got the G.I. Joe file card. It's actually pretty good. Pause it, read it. I do already have a ToyBiz Robin unboxed, but I can't figure out his power action karate chop. Supposed to push a button on the back. I'm not sure if it's broken or that's how it is. I hope I don't regret unboxing this one because it is in pristine condition. I think I might regret this just because of my experience with the DC ToyBiz figures. But here we go. Ta-da-da! Let's smell it. Same smell as the Batman ToyBiz figure. where he smelled more like cloth. There wasn't much of a smell. He doesn't really smell like anything. And any smell, I think, is that cloth cape. Let's take him out. Please do not overwind mechanism. Okay, maybe that's why this other one that I have, maybe that's why the button doesn't work. But let's take a look at this brand new pristine Robin. Here's his accessory, his grapple hook, which looks like it's broken. It looks broken. I don't want to unravel this right now. And his batarang is the same as the one that comes with Batman. This is a smart choice. This is where you reuse these type of accessories because, well, he lives in his house. And just taking a look at it, it's not half bad. This is actually pretty nice. Except for those rivets. That's awful. Something else that doesn't look so well is the mismatched color of the collar and the cape. How he looks without the cape. And we've got that button. We're gonna try that out in just a bit. Let's just finish off reviewing him. He looks pretty good. The texture on his little short shorts are pretty nice. All the detail on his shirt is pretty nice. There seems to be some smudging here. Oh, the figure's already scratched. Somehow, out of the box, he was already scratched. And then there seems to be fabric just falling off the cape. Okay. And the paint job on his hair isn't all that well. His mouth is open, but he's got no teeth. And then the R inside the little circle here, his patch, is uneven. It's a little off. Let's compare him to a beat up Superpowers Robin. Wow, I said it didn't look so bad, but here on camera it looks awful. Like his face is really washed out. You could see all the detail in the Superpowers Robin. I don't even mind that his feet are all scratched. They still look a lot better than these feet. The plastic on the ToyBiz Robin feels like it's gonna break pretty well. Whereas this one, they made it so that he could withstand all kinds of beatings. This straight out looks like a copy. Check out the upper torso. That looks like a straight copy. The arms as well, when you're like doing molds and stuff and you're straight copying off something, you have these imperfections. Oh, well, it's not a straight copy. Look, our left hand faces down while the Superpowers left hand faces up. These molds were just copied over, and that's where you lose the definition in the face. Looks like a small little change here on the belt buckle. I actually like the belt buckle on the ToyBiz Robin a little more. We've seen his action, which works fantastic. Let's check out his action. Push the button on Robin's back to activate his powerful karate chop. So let's activate his karate chop. I'm gonna take off his cape for this. I wanna do this correctly because the one I already have, it doesn't work. I pushed the button and it doesn't work. So let's push this button. Let's see it go. There it is. Karate chop, karate chop, karate chop.
Karateing the picket fences.
Okay. Oh, I heard that. There we go. That's great. Okay. That's the karate chop. It also warned us, please do not overwind mechanism! Exclamation point! That's probably why this one doesn't work anymore. He does that, but it doesn't grab on. He's broken. Break. I'm being very ginger with this because I want him to do the karate chop from the top, not from the bottom, just like the back of the card has him. Here. That's awful. That's it. This is like shaking hands with somebody. This.
Karate the
Let's compare them. I'm gonna make this even easier for the ToyBiz Robin. Let's compare them to my original Robin from 1986 that I got at a drugstore. He came in the small cards. Somehow he survived. Even though I took sandpaper to his face and foot. Let's check out his cape. Oh, he's got a stain on there. I still prefer the Superpowers one. I'll just exchange the capes. Wow. He looks amazing. Before I present you with my final thoughts on this figure, let's take a look at a post that I put up a couple years ago. I posted this picture on a couple of Facebook groups dedicated to the Superpowers, and the ToyBiz figures received so much heat, and rightly so. Some commented on how easy they broke, the paint job was off, how their power action was pretty lame, and plain and simple, how awful and inferior they looked standing next to the real Superpowers by Kenner. I've unboxed, reviewed, and compared a few ToyBiz figures to the Superpowers and found that most seem to be crudely molded out of the Kenner figures, like cheap knockoff figures. My feelings reflect a lot of those commenters. This is an inferior product. A plastic feeling like if I mess with it too much, it could possibly break. The power action is horrible. Paint application, it's okay on most of the stuff, but like on little things like right here, awful. This is more like a knockoff that you find at a dollar store. Don't be fooled by imitations. This is Jason Todd right here, and I won't cry when he dies. I really do hope you enjoyed this, and I really appreciate your support. Don't send me any money. I don't have any Patreon, so if you could, please just hit that like, hit that subscribe, and maybe share. If you can check out, maybe click this video, or maybe even click whatever that is right here. What is that? How did it get here? Bye!